Hello class, I'm Deanna Alcaraz and I wanted to tell you a little bit more about myself and about my intended major. I intend to major in polymer and color chemistry. What the heck is polymer and color chemistry? Well, I'll get to that a little later. But I wanted to first tell you why I chose this major. When I first came to NC State, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But I knew that I wanted to do something with textiles because I knew that this was such a diverse program and such a diverse college. I wanted to do something that would allow my creativity to express itself. I definitely wanted a major that would challenge me a little, and I knew that having a challenging major would also make me do better in my classes because when I'm being challenged, I study harder and I motivate myself even more to do as best as I can. And I also needed a challenging major to follow in the steps of my older sister and brother who have also left their legacy here at NC State. I also knew that I didn't want to do any type of further education like medical school or graduate school. I kind of already knew that I definitely wanted to go right into the workforce after my 4 or 5 years here at NC State. And as I told you before, I wanted something that would combine my creative skills along with my passion from high school chemistry. I didn't have the opportunity to further my knowledge in the subject, so I wanted to definitely make that a possibility. And well, now that I've told you a little bit more about myself and why I chose this major, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about the major itself. What is polymer and color chemistry? Well, it is a rigorous degree program in applied chemistry. Yes, you still take the usual chemistry classes along with physics and math, but you also take applied chemistry courses, those specific to polymer and color chemistry. Let me go ahead and tell you that polymer and color chemistry is basically another chemistry major. The difference being is that polymer and color chemistry focuses on the applications of chemistry to polymers. And for those of you who are not in a science-related major, you may not know what a polymer is. A polymer is a substance that has a molecular structure that is built completely from a large number of similar units bonded together. And now that you know what it means, it'll make a little bit more sense when I mention the word polymer. Back to the major. The main focus areas of polymer and color chemistry are polymer chemistry, color chemistry, the newly added medical sciences, and forensic sciences. And of course, like most majors, polymer and color chemistry has different concentrations. The different concentrations include medical science, American Chemical Society certified, and science in operations. Let me tell you a little bit about what makes them different. This concentration is basically for those who want to enter medical school. The fact that they won't have a degree in biology or in chemistry will set them apart from the rest of the applicants of medical school, and this will ensure that their application will get a second look over. The career options that come with these concentrations are medical doctor, pharmacist, optometrist, dentist, veterinarian, but of course these only exist after medical school or further studies. Now let's talk about the American Chemical Society certified concentration of polymer and color chemistry. What is this, or why is it different? This concentration is designed for students wishing to pursue advanced studies in chemistry and related subjects. So in other words, this concentration is for those students who wish to do research or for those who want to do graduate school. An advantage that this concentration has over the other two is that it's relatively easier to obtain a double degree or a double major in 4 years in the majors of polymer and color chemistry and chemistry. Their career options after graduation for however long it may be, are forensic chemists, color scientists, plant and development chemists, polymer sciences, pharmaceuticals, R&D chemist, physician, academic professor, or laboratory director. What sets this concentration apart from the other polymer and color chemist concentrations is that this concentration requires engineering level calculus and physics, and it also requires Calc 3 and differential equations. The other two concentrations do not have requirements for engineering level calculus and physics. However, you may take it if you wish to. Now it's time to talk about the science and operations concentration, which is the one I am considering. This concentration has applied courses that are heavily oriented to the chemistry and technology of polymers. And this is because most graduates of the science and operation concentration usually want to go right into the workforce, which is why I chose this one. The career options for this concentration are color scientists, process and develop chemist, polymer scientist, technical manager, production manager, laboratory director, cosmetics, quality control, automotive industry, paints and packaging, and of course, retail. The philosophy of the polymer and color chemistry staff is very similar to that of the rest of the College of Textiles. They really want to mentor their students to develop fundamental knowledge. They want them to develop creativity. They also want their students to develop their communication skills. They give them hands-on experimentation and research so that they'll be ready when they enter the field. And they also want them to develop personal ethics, but also have fun while they're doing it. Polymer and color chemistry is such a diverse degree that it can offer jobs in a variety of different industries. Graduates from past years have sought out these jobs, and they include the forensic side of the FBI, biotechnology, retail color management, chemical manufacturing, dye stuff manufacturing, cosmetics, paints, inks, printing, and dyeing and finishing. I was excited to hear that polymer and color chemistry majors make an average salary of at least $10,000 more than your average chem major. Why is this? This is because polymer and color chemistry majors do essentially get their chemistry major, but in addition to this, they specialize to polymer chemistry and color chemistry. Another reason that polymer and color chemistry majors have a higher salary than that of chemistry majors is because it has a smaller amount of people graduating from it. And let's remember that NC State has the only polymer and color chemistry degree in the United States. 2 years ago, the graduating class of 2011 only had 6 polymer and color chemists graduating. Yeah, we're kind of in high demand. And this explains as to why their salary is higher than that of average chemist. According to the Textile Career Services, in year 2009, the average salary was $47,000. The range was from $36,000 to $52,000. The starting salary is based on skills and experience gained at the bachelor's level. However, if your skills are beyond that of a bachelor level, then you will obviously have a higher salary. The College of Textiles encourages its students to pursue a study abroad experience. But for those who feel that they cannot take a semester off or cannot afford 6 months in a foreign country at A&M, I found out about the alternative service break. This is when students take advantage of their fall or spring breaks to go out of their state or even out of the country to have their study abroad-like experience. These colleges encourage its students to have study abroad experiences so that they can build their resumes.